gotta see what's back there. What the hell is this guy hiding that's making him this terrified? So she ends up going and opens the door, bro. When she opens the door, this lady instantly burst into tears, bro, and started like hyperventilating. She ends up seeing hundreds of children's bodies stacked on top of each other.
Really?
Bro, the way that they described it, they said all of these kids were stacked on top of each other like food.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to a brand new episode. And you're sharing off the shirt.
You're hella funny. Nah, you stupid.
Welcome to a new episode, everybody, of the TB4I podcast.
Episode
102.
102.
Hey,
came a long way, huh?
Yeah, man.
It's a good
We missed
number.
out on the episode, Zoe 101 joke last
I know,
episode.
bro.
I'm
I'm
very
so
mad about.
sick. I know we should have done it, bro.
It is what it
We
is,
should have at least started the episode with one of those. Ooh.
Yeah, I know.
We should have.
It's too late, though. It is what it is.
Yeah. But nah, bro. I just want to get right into it today, man. Oh my God. I seen a lot of people talking about this, and I feel like you don't even know what this is. This happened, and it seems like he's always having stuff going on recently with Plaque Boy Max. This is very fucking weird, and it's going mega viral. Everybody's talking about it.
You know what I just seen right now? Like, as I was walking in here?
What?
I seen, Dave Blunt's.
Yeah.
I seen he made.
I can't put
that.
down the cup. Yeah.
I seen he made like a diss song towards Plaque Boy Max or something like that.
Really?
Yeah.
What the hell?
We said like something about like Plaque Boy Max was inviting him to like a Diddy party or something like that.
Oh my God, dude! I don't believe
know.
that guy.
I don't even know what that
Freaking Dave Blunts. Jesus
Bro,
Christ.
he looks like a cartoon character. He looks like a fat guy from Family Guy. Like, he doesn't look real. I'm like, bro, what the
No, I'm not gonna lie. Dave Blunts is crazy. Like,
he needs help.
His whole like what he got going on.
He needs help.
The fact that we're all hyping him up is a
Not
little
we.
bit. I'm not saying us.
Rest in French.
Yeah. Okay. You feel what I'm saying?
A lot of people are hyping
A lot
him
of people
Yeah.
are hyping him up, and the fact that he has this big of a career right now is crazy. And the fact that he just got a bunch of yes men around him, bro, that's just kind of whatever. But, dude, getting right back into what I'm saying, though. Dude, DJ Akademics is getting canceled right now. Something crazy,
Oh, yeah,
bro.
I did hear about this.
Yes. It was super weird. And at first, I was kind of like, because, look, to a degree, I rock with some of the things that Ak does, right? When it comes to, music, whatever we do. But I know he has a lot of controversy on his name. Bro has done a lot of crazy stuff. But this kind of takes the cake for me, bro. He was talking to Plaque Boy Max's moderator, who is this 15-year-old boy. And I guess they were playing Fortnite together one day. I don't know if Ak knew that. I think the kid was streaming. And Ak and one of his boys were like on the game with him. They were all playing Fortnite. And I guess, bro, they started asking him the weirdest stuff. Bro, you're not even going to believe this, Mike. Did you hear what he was saying?
Wasn't he asking like if he would like have sex with Plaque Boy Max or something?
Yes,
like
he was saying a bunch of weird stuff like that. Like, bro, would you let Plaque Boy Max like smack you in the, you know what I'm saying? Like,
so weird.
You know what I mean by that though. Like you feel me? He was like, oh, would you let Plaque Boy Max hit it from the back?
Yeah.
Why are you asking a 15-year-old boy that, bro? Like,
It's insane.
Look, there's a difference between I'm sitting here with you, Mike, and I make the joke. I'm not even saying we play like that, but that's like me making the joke, and I'm just like, hey, Mike, shut up, bro, before I take you back there and, you feel me, whoop-de-whoop.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's completely different. Like, if you feel uncomfortable, that's it. But you're not going to go and be like, all right, bro, you kind of get into some territory that's illegal and weird.
Yeah.
You're just going to be like, bro, I don't play like that if you don't play like that.
Yeah, exactly.
But you were talking to a 15-year-old boy as a like 30-something-year-old man, bro.
That's crazy, bro.
And you're asking him too, like, oh yeah, would you like schmack Max's sister? And I think I could be wrong. I think it's Max's little sister who also is a minor, bro. So I'm like, now you talking about two minors having like,
yeah.
What are we doing, bro?
Yeah, he's weird as fuck for that. I think a lot.
Like, it's super strange.
That's crazy, bro.
You know what I mean? Like, and it's not even just the fact of like, minus the disrespect to even bringing up somebody's family, of even saying like, bro, would you smack da sister? Like, that's so weird. Especially if like I'm cordial with you, even if I'm cordial with a motherfucker, like I'm not about to go and mention a family, bro. Even if I'm not hella close to you like that,
Man.
You feel what I'm saying? So I don't know. I just thought the situation was so weird. So now everybody's kind of calling him a bit of a pedo.
Yeah, for sure. That's insane. To even like, first of all, like to be playing, like talking with like a 15-year-old and like streaming with him. That's one. That's not like the craziest.
Yeah,
thing
that's
in the world.
not crazy. Yeah.
But like you're talking about like sexual things with a minor.
Yeah, dude.
It's insane, bro. I don't give a fuck what the context is.
Yeah,
bro. That's weird.
Like that's why I think even people would think some things were weird, like. What Kodak was doing with his kid, and you feel me, certain of these stories, like even Lil Wayne, bro, he said when he was younger, bro, like, it's a little weird, dude. It's a little bit weird. It's just, when it come to boys, we don't really look at it the same, though. We kind of just be like, like, it is what it is. Lil bro can deal with it. But it's super weird, bro. You can even, and it's so crazy, too, in that video, the kid is being more responsible than Ak and his homie. He's talking about, dude, why are we talking about this? Like, this is hella inappropriate. Lil bro literally says, bro, this is inappropriate. Like, what are we talking about? At 15 years old, how does he have more of a stable mind to know, yo, bro, I don't think we should be discussing this, bro. You're going to get cooked online. They're going to cancel your ass.
Ak be sipping too much of the Henny.
No, I promise you, bro. On me. He really be, you know what I mean?
Damn, bro. And he is the biggest, like, Drake
glazer on earth. So now this even makes Drake look worse.
Like your number one soldiers out here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Fighting cases,
bro. Now. No, and it's so crazy because it's like, bro, why do you just get yourself in so many cases, bro? You know what I mean? You gotta.
Yeah, he did not have to do that.
Yeah, bro. Like, there's just certain things.
Are there people that are like,
what, coming at him?
Defending him, or for the most part, people would like.
For the most part, everybody's ripping him, but there are a couple people that are kind of like, yeah, I get what y'all saying, but Ak was playing, and I'm like, but who plays like that though with a kid, let alone, bro? I'm just keeping it real, dog. Like,
yeah, because then I think Ak came out and said he was like, I was trolling.
Yeah, he tried to say he was trolling. Yeah, bro, but it's like,
bro, you're 35 years old.
You're 35 years old trolling. You feel what I'm saying?
That's already bad enough. You're trolling towards a 15-year-old.
At 35 years old.
You're more than half this dude's age.
And then it's like you're trying to like, I don't know if he was trying to go like that. You know what I think it was? I think it was one of those things of like when someone isn't really knowing how to play around like everybody. Like, let's say it's like our homies, right? We all be together, and let's say we make jokes where I'll be like, Mike, you know what, bro, shut the fuck up, nigga. I'll beat your ass, right? And we make hella jokes like that. Like, we always say jokes like that. And then, like, a new guy comes to the group. I think it's the same thing of, like, he doesn't understand how to do it.
Yeah.
So then
he's like,
comes off.
But shut up before I stab you 37 times.
It's like, okay, bro, you need to calm down, nigga, because you don't know what you're doing, bro. That's what it be. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I think it's kind of the same thing as that. Because, look, I'm not trying to defend him. I'm just saying the best case scenario is he isn't really a weirdo. He actually just was playing around, and he was trying to do like the Aiden shit, the speed shit, like how all these guys were kind of doing a little bit of like the, tiptoeing the line of their sexuality type of thing for comedy. Aiden will act like he gay, stuff like that, whatever we'll do it. I think Ak was trying to probably go that route, because even later on when he was explaining it to Aiden, he says something about Aiden, and Aiden's kind of like, dude, what? And it's like, if you got Aiden,
not the time,
if you got Aiden saying like, dude, what?
Yeah.
You're bugging, bro. Like, you kind of got a situation going, you feel me? So, I don't know. I feel like maybe he was trying to be with the times, but it's like, dude, it's kind of late. Like, that era is kind of over with, where people thought that was funny and yada yada, exactly. Where like Aiden would do it all to all the rappers, and he would act like, oh, you're cute, and then the rapper would be like, what the fuck? And we all thought that was funny and whatever. But I think that era's done, bro. And I don't know, maybe that's the case, or Ak is really a weirdo, straight up, or he's really a weird ass nigga. That's the only way.
He's had a lot. There's that one video where he's like screaming at that girl. You ever seen that video?
What do you mean? Where?
He's like screaming at some girl like, I'm that guy. He's like in her face and shit. He's like, he takes his hat off. And
are you talking about? Wait, was it at like a table?
Nah, it was like it looked like a lobby of like.
It was because his girlfriend was arguing with another girl, and he was trying to stop the fight, and I guess the girl wasn't listening, and then he was talking about something like, I'm Big Ak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's that whole thing where like the girl was getting like essayed at his studio or whatever, and like
dude. There's much controversy on your name. It's like
there's a lot of like,
yeah, you got to get
a lot of shit happens around you or because of you.
It kind of means something going on.
You know what I'm saying, bro? Yeah. It kind of makes me look at him a little bit differently, bro. So it's like, I don't know, bro. Like maybe it could be a coincidence, but I don't cap to you, bro. I'm tired of giving guys like that the benefit of the doubt and giving them passes and shit, because it's like, bro, enough's enough, bro.
I'm already knowing.
It's like you got a lot of slack on your name.
You know
bro.
what? And I'll even address this, bro, because I'm glad you said that. Somebody even said something on the last episode in one of the comments that made me even think about it too. I think you're right, bro. I actually agree with that, but a lot of the times I'm always thinking of from a human perspective of just me, where I'm like, you know what? I would hate to be in a situation where somebody ends up misinterpreting something I do and they see it as something else or whatever the case may be. Whoop de whoop, you know what I mean? And then this whole story runs for God knows how long and it becomes this other thing. When we were basically talking about the whole Elon thing, right?
But if it's a pattern, I was gonna say, like, it's
when it
different.
Becomes a pattern and there's all these other like things that kind of could back it up, it starts to be like, bro, we can't keep saying this is a coincidence or this is whatever, you feel me? So I don't know. So probably I'm gonna just say this. I think Ak is weird.
I think he's a little weird for
me personally. It's like, you know.
And I always thought he was a little strange. Like back in the day when he was on the what was that show he used to be on with Joe Budden and all that shit back in the day on Complex? What was that show called?
Man, I think it was
like Daily Struggle or something like that.
I think it was Daily Struggle. I could be wrong.
Something like that. Y'all know what I'm talking about. It was the clip where, you know, Yachty was on there and Joe Budden was like yelling at him and shit like that.
My nigga. That was hella funny, bro.
I used to love that show. And I thought Ak was cool when I first got it, because I didn't know about Ak's, you know, YouTube, you know what I mean, his YouTube origins or whatever. And I thought he was cool at that time, but like, as the time goes on, bro, I'm starting to see like, all right, Ak is low key on some
strange.
He be on some weird shit sometimes, bro.
Yeah. So I don't know, bro. I mean, I personally just think that it's like, bro, when it comes to interacting with children in any type of way, bro, especially online, dude.
You gotta be careful with that.
I was just gonna say, because it's like the way Max has, you know, a relationship with his moderator is cool. Like, he literally even helps this kid, because I guess he's like I think a Palestinian refugee. I could be wrong.
Oh, shit.
It's something like that, something crazy. And he like lost his mom, all this other stuff. And Max and like some of his homies be paying his way. They be paying for the kid to like, you know, to live and stuff like that. And I think he's in he's stationed in like Canada. He ended up moving out. So, and Max be helping him with all this stuff, like bills, things like that. That's like cool. They be helping little brother, you know, live out there. And so he be helping Max with moderating his stream and shit. Yeah. So it's like, that's respectable. But if you're gonna go down this route where you over here, you know what I mean, talking all this strange stuff, it's like, you know, so people got to be cool with their kids online. But,
no, for real.
But nah, I wanted to say this, speaking of kids though, bro. Oh my God, Mike, this is hella crazy. And everybody has been talking about this video online right now. This lady found the most disturbing discovery, dude. This happened this year, or I think the end of 2024. So it was like around the same time. But this one day, bro, there was this lady who had a job inspecting semi trucks. So she goes out there and she's doing her usual stuff. So she's inspecting these semi trucks at this gas station that were in this area. So while she's doing that, this one semi truck ends up pulling up in the gas station. And when the dude jumps out of the car, she notices the semi truck pull up. And she's like, okay, cool. Like, that's another one I can check. She notices the guy jumps out of the semi truck, and he looks hella nervous. And he's sweating like crazy.
Oh, he's hiding something.
Exactly. So she's like, what the hell is wrong with this dude? And he was just like, he looked like he was hella scared. So he goes inside the gas station or whatever. She ends up seeing that in the back of the semi, one of the doors were slightly open. So she's like, bro, I got to see what's back there. What the hell is this guy hiding that's making him this terrified? So she ends up going and opens the door, bro. When she opens the door, this lady instantly burst into tears, bro, and started like hyperventilating. She ends up seeing hundreds of children's bodies stacked on top of each other.
Really?
Bro, the way that they described it, they said all of these kids were stacked on top of each other like food.
What?
Literally hundreds of them were in the back of this truck, bro. And they said there was like black plastic bags. There was like body parts that were chopped up, like little body parts, like their head, things like that. There was heck of blood in there. And the lady was just like tweaking, and pretty much that's the video that is viral right now. Everybody is seeing it.
There's a video of it.
It's a video of after, like pretty much when she found it. No, yeah. So they show a video of her and she's like screaming and she's just like hyperventilating and stuff, bro. It's hella crazy. And this fucking blew my mind, bro. Literally a couple days after this video goes viral and the police got called and stuff like that, this lady ended up being found inside of a suitcase in a parking lot.
Nah.
And there was a note that said, "This is what happens when you see what you're not supposed to see."
No way.
I'm not even kidding, bro. Yeah, they diced her up and put her inside a suitcase a couple of days after that video went viral.
Bro.
Super crazy. This just happened, bro. Yeah. Super crazy. She just busted some crazy stuff that was going on. And yeah, bro, I'm not even kidding. It's fucking insane. No, bro.
That's actually crazy, bro. Because one of the things that I was gonna tell you today, bro, and this happened, like I literally seen this like probably like last weekend.
Yeah.
And it was in LA. People went on like Google, like, you know, Google Maps or whatever, and they were going to LA. And I guess if you go to these exact coordinates, bro, it's like next to like this like shipping yard or something. There's like people have written out with a bunch of random stuff, like either in the dirt using these big old pipes or like sticks and stuff like that. It literally says like help.
I seen this.
Like LAPD.
Yeah.
Tráfico, which is like trafficking.
Yeah.
And even says like tráfico humano, which is like human trafficking and stuff.
Wow.
All up in LA, bro. And like if you literally go to the coordinates, bro, I've seen this all over Twitter.
Yeah.
You could actually see them. And I even seen videos of people like walking
going
near
in it. What are the odds of that, bro? And then what I even seen too, this guy, he went to the exact coordinates where that was in that area, bro. Everybody kept like talking about it online too. They were like, bruh, how didn't bruh see that? There was like this cool size tunnel that people are like, yo, bruh, what the hell is that? Yes, bro. And I'm not even playing. I'll damn near show you the video. I can put it up on screen, but it's insane, bro. Yeah, it's like the guy's walking through and it doesn't even look like he notices it. But while he's recording, he's probably like this, like, yeah, man, da-da-da-da-da. You know, he's probably recording and moving his head. He don't even see it. But on camera, you clearly see there's like a cool-sized tunnel that's leading somewhere. I didn't
notice that.
In that area. You feel what I'm saying? So, yeah, bro, I seen this too.
Yeah, bro.
This is insane, bro. I'm already knowing.
Like,
wow.
I don't know. Some people are thinking like maybe it's someone like pulling a prank or something like that. Yeah. Or I don't know.
But you know what's crazy, though? I'm not going to lie, because I ended up looking it up myself. I punched in the coordinates myself. Bro, it's there.
It's still there.
It's still there if you look it up yourself. But what a lot of people
say... You could probably go to LA and see it right now.
Yeah, I was going to say, but what a lot of people think is it has something to do with the government for sure.
Yeah, because they have like LAPD, feds.
They're blocking off the areas that are close to that. You can't even go towards that area. So they said, are those some of the certain areas that people cannot go to right now? Which is super strange,
bro. And it's crazy how like a lot of it was like in Spanish too.
Yeah.
And then we're having the whole thing with like the ICE people, you know, taking a lot of Hispanic people.
Yeah.
And I feel like there has to be some sort of
weird shit going on.
Shit going on that we don't know yet.
Yeah.
That's happening like right under our noses for real.
No, seriously.
Because like, even if it's someone pulling pranks or whatever, it's like, how are they able to do all that, you know what I mean, and not get caught up, or no one sees some kids, you know what I mean, drawing help all over the place. And then they had these like these big ass, like, I don't know what the fuck they are, like these big black pipes that they used to write help. And they look it looks hella big, and I'm like, Cuddy.
Yeah, insane.
Like there's no way that's a bunch of like teenagers fucking around, bro. I think it's really some human trafficking stuff going on, bro.
Yeah, definitely, bro. That's what I'm saying. This shit is weird. Like all of this stuff has to be like coordinated and planned. And then you know what I mean?
What you said about the girl finding the semi truck
yes
full of dead kids in Mexico, which is like not that far from LA.
Exactly. Super interesting, ain't it?
Like, bro, this guy, that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, this shit's got to be connected somehow, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Yeah, bro. Are you kidding me? Like, we already know, like, the human trafficking ring is huge, bro. It's a big operation. You know, a lot of people do it. So it's like, even how I told you, remember when people were comparing where children were missing to the sewer system? It was literally mapped out in the exact same places. So
it's interesting.
I think a lot of these things happen.
That tunnel you said might be, you know, what I mean, one of those things.
It's like I think a lot of this shit happens below us.
Yeah,
which is interesting.
Dude, that's so crazy.
I'm not gonna lie, because I heard about this story too, bro. When I seen it, I said, "Ain't no fucking way." That's what I'm saying, bro.
It's scary for reals, bro.
Yeah,
there's got to be like they're probably taking like homeless people, and they're taking like probably immigrants and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And
they're taking kids that are in the system. They're taking everybody, basically the people who are outcasts of society, technically.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? All of that type of shit. They're taking all of them. Bro, the people that people would not really
care about. Yeah.
You know?
Dude,
and it's sad as fuck.
Insane, bro.
But it's just the way it is, you feel me? So it's like, bro, that's why whenever people say that shit, like, bro, protect the kids. They're not playing, bro.
No, for real.
There's something very weird going on.
Like, they're the most vulnerable group.
Yeah.
Out of everybody, bro. Because, like, they can't defend themselves.
You feel me?
They don't know what's, like, you know, right or wrong or whatever. You know what I mean? They don't understand these things. They don't know most of these things.
Bro, if somebody that's older than them tell them, jump in the back of this truck and they 3, 4 years old, they're not going to know no better.
Exactly.
They're just going to be like, oh, okay, well, an adult's telling me something to do. I don't know who this guy is. I don't know if it's my uncle. I don't know, whatever. Like, who is this guy? I'm going to do it. You're a little kid. You don't know better. You feel me? So it's so crazy, bro. Like, so you got to imagine the fear and the sickness that lady had when she opened that semi-truck, bro. To see hundreds of children is insane, bro.
I think even seeing one kid will have me freaking out.
You feel what I'm saying, bro?
And to see multiple of them just stacked up on each other.
Come on, bro.
Like they're like dead cattle or something.
Bro, sickening to me, bro.
Bro, that's insane, bro.
You feel me?
I don't know how people do this shit with kids, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it's so crazy, bro, how someone could like even have a kid or someone could like, you know what I mean, see a kid and they just want to do like terrible things
shit to their child. Yeah.
Bro, it's crazy.
Even just this, right? You just led me perfectly into my next story, bro. This lady has to be one of the worst moms in history. I'm not even playing. This happened in 2024, matter of fact, bro. So it's super recent, and it happened in Texas to this girl named Juniper Bryson. She was pretty young, bro. She was like in her 20s, I believe, and she was already like really troubled with some of the stuff she was already involved in. Like she was a drug addict, all these other things. And so this girl ended up becoming a recent mom around that time towards the end of 2024. So she one day, bruh, ends up getting arrested, and the reason is super insane. So they took her in because this lady tried to sell her baby on Facebook.
Really?
I'm not even making this up. Last year, she tried to sell her newborn baby on Facebook.
Bro.
And pretty much she posted this thing on Facebook saying like, hey, I'm trying to sell my baby to the highest bidder. She said, but what she was really trying to go for, though, is $200.
That's it?
That's it. To sell her baby. Yeah, her newborn baby. And a bunch of people started hitting her up, talking about, the baby and like, why is she doing this? What's going on? So I think some people were even offering money to buy it. She was conversating with some of these people through the, on Facebook, and she would tell them, honest to God, I just wanted to be able to get a new apartment and pay for my DoorDash.
First of all, $200
is not going to cover all that. I was going to say.
What the hell?
She clearly don't know what she's doing, bro. But that's what she said she wanted to do. Is she was telling people like, yeah, I just wanted to cover my DoorDash order, and I wanted to get a new apartment. So that's why I'm trying to sell my baby.
That's
insane. Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, terrible mom. And then so
this is how I know she is so stupid.
Go ahead.
If she's a single mother,
I know the government assistance.
She could get Section 80. That's a free house right there. That's free housing.
I was gonna say
she could get government assistance where she's getting paid every month or whatever for food and groceries and stuff.
Yep.
So she decides to sell her kid for $200 on the Facebook Marketplace.
So she can get her wings early, or she can even get her wings.
So she could get that the DoorDash pass or whatever the fuck the shit's called.
Yep.
Oh my God, what an idiot, bro.
Pretty much the craziest part is among all the people that were actually hitting her up on Facebook, there was actually this good couple who were the reason she ended up getting locked up, because they ended up hitting her up on Facebook and was like, hey, like, we actually would want to adopt your baby and just do it the legal way. Is that possible? And girl ended up blocking them because she was like, hell no, I don't want to do it that way, bro. I need to get that money. So they're like, yeah, this girl's crazy as hell. So then they end up informing the police about what was going on with old girl, and the police end up going in and arresting her because they show them the Facebook posts and everything like that, and they arrest her. I don't know how long she's getting, but
oh my God,
yeah, bro. Dude. So it's kind of sad that her kid is just gonna have to go to the system, and hopefully that family could adopt the kid.
Yeah.
But yeah, super interesting, bro.
What an idiot.
So not everybody need to be a parent.
Exactly. Not everyone needs to be a parent, bro. But
sell your baby on Facebook.
No, for real. For $200,
dude. That's so great. No, that was the max she was saying. So that means she would have went lower.
That's insane.
You got to think about that. That's the max. So if she would have got 150, she would have been cool with it.
Oh my God, that bitch is so stupid.
You feel what I'm saying?
Speaking of other terrible mothers, which is crazy because you just told a story about a stupid ass mom.
Yeah.
This mom is also a terrible mother, but she's the opposite. She's super fucking smart, bro.
What?
And this happened all the way back like in 1914 or something like that.
Wow.
Yeah. Her name was Aurora Garaballera. I'm pretty sure that's how you say her last name. But this girl, Aurora, pretty much, she was a really smart girl, like went to school and all this stuff.
Yeah.
And she really wanted to be a mother. And the reason why is because she wanted to be a mother so she could have a daughter, so that her daughter could pretty much achieve all the things that she couldn't achieve in life.
Yeah.
And when this girl Aurora turned 35, she decided, like, you know, it's time for me to have a kid. She'd never had sex before at this time, so she's still a virgin, like 35 years old.
Wow.
And she literally goes out her way and, like, tries to handpick the best guy
to have
that
a
will
kid
have
with.
the best genetics. Like, she looks for the smartest guy, the guy who's the strongest, all this stuff, to have the best kid.
Yeah.
And she ends up finding a dude, sleeps with this guy, gets pregnant, has her baby.
Yeah.
And she ends up naming her baby like Hildegard or something like that, which means like garden of life in German or something like that.
Wow. Holy shit.
And as soon as she has this baby, she leaves, bruh.
What?
And raises this kid to be like a prodigy, bro.
Of what?
Like to be like whatever she couldn't achieve in life.
Ah.
Like I'm telling you, bro, like by like 2 years old, this baby could like type and read. At 4 years old, 5 years old, this baby could speak 4 different languages fluently, bruh.
Wow.
Yeah. By like 14 years old, this kid was able to like damn near teach classes and stuff like that with her mom and stuff.
Holy shit.
Yeah, this kid was like super, super smart. The one thing is that her mom wanted full control over her daughter. So she wanted her to do everything that she wanted to do, you know?
Wow, yeah.
And like all kids who are under complete control of their you know what I mean, of their parents,
they rebel.
They rebel.
Yeah.
By 18 years old, this girl was like, I'm tired of being under control of my mom.
Yeah.
And this girl's hella smart. You know, she's like writing books that are selling hella good and all this stuff. And there's even like these really big authors that are telling her like, yo, like you could come live with me like in Europe or whatever, and you could get away from your mom and you could be like my intern or whatever.
Wow.
So this girl's thinking like, I'm about to leave. Like I'm tired.
I'm getting up out of here.
I'm tired of being with my mom.
Yeah.
Once the mom catches wind that her daughter is
trying to
leave her, she pretty much goes up to her room one day while the girl is like, you know, in her bed, and shoots her like 4 times in the head.
Really?
Yeah, kills her, bruh.
Holy shit.
And it calls the maid, and the maid comes, you know what I mean, sees what happens, and then, you know what I mean, they call the police and all this stuff.
Yeah.
And pretty much, like, she damn near confessed as soon as, like, you know what I mean, she got caught. She did the crime, she instantly just confessed to everything.
Damn.
Yeah, bro. So she's like, she built up this kid to be this huge prodigy. This kid was super, super smart. You know what I mean? Was good at everything.
Holy
but it still
hell.
wasn't good enough for her mom.
I know. But
Which
that's just so crazy. Nah, because it's not even, and I don't even think it's really that she wasn't really, it was like good enough for your mom. It's just she mom didn't want to do just didn't, like, your mom smothered you to a point where it's like, and I think a lot of parents mess up when they do that, bro. It's like, don't try to live through me.
Yeah, and she called her daughter like her life's work. And
that's
everything.
insane,
it was
dude.
So weird. And
that's insane.
The most ironic thing is, after her mom got caught, they sent her to like some like, you know, psychiatric ward or whatever.
Yeah.
And pretty much put her in there all her life. And all the way up until her mom died, she was in that mental hospital pretty much making dolls.
Of her daughter.
Dolls of just little girls. So it's very weird that like her whole life she spent trying to create the perfect daughter just for her to kill her perfect daughter. And then go to a mental hospital and start making dolls.
Yeah,
it's like she's still making
the perfect girl.
Yeah,
that's really interesting, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
So weird, bro.
Yeah, wow. Yeah, dude, that's hella dark. I mean, that's that shit, bro. It's like you're not gonna have a good relationship with your child, bro, when you do shit like that. Like, there's a difference between like, if I so happen to be like, I don't know, an NBA player, I'm a basketball player, and then my kid grows up going to my games and stuff and all that type of stuff, and he's around the stadium and everything. He grows up in the culture of it, and then he gets to 7 years old. He's like, Dad, I want to play basketball, you know, at school and for a team and yada yada. Cool.
Yeah.
I'll let him play. But, and then let's say I'm like this, right? I'm like, yeah. He plays up until he's 12. Let's say from 7 to 12, he's hooping. 12 years old, he goes, hey, I've been hanging out with some of my other friends, and some of them play soccer, Dad. I kind of want to play soccer now. I'm not going to go and be like this. Are you stupid? You know I hoop.
Yeah.
Do I look like Ronaldo, nigga? And I'm like turning up on my kid, and I make him feel hella bad because he want to try something different. Like, you got to let your kids sometimes branch out with certain things, bro. If they want to try, like, oh, yeah, well, I kind of want to try making movies, and he's 15. Get him a little camera.
Yeah.
Let him try it. Who knows? He might be crazy.
Man.
You feel what I mean? So, I don't know. I just think it's crazy to, like, be like, well, damn, nigga. Like, even if, not even that kind of way, because I'll say that's a little bit less as bad if you're like, you know, you're really successful, you end up making it in your thing, and then you want your kid to also be successful in that thing. That's different. Versus you don't make it, you're bitter. then you make your son's whole life or your daughter's whole life
about doing this thing
that you couldn't do. So now you're like, fuck, if I would have just started at 13, 12, 11, I would have been out of here. I got to start my kid at 6.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I got to start my kid at 1 year old.
You know, damn near as early as possible. So it's like all they think about is basketball. All they think about is ballet. All they think about is
music, or piano or whatever.
Yeah, you know?
Yeah, so I think it's a saying that there are parents like that where it's like, I don't know the exact term or name for it. I'm pretty sure there's a certain name for it, but it's like you're literally trying to force your kid into this field either because you didn't make it or because you thought you could have and you never tried
achieved
to.
Those
you know what I'm
things,
saying? Like I always wanted to play clarinet when I was in elementary school.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I never did. Never touched a clarinet a day in my life. It don't mean as soon as my kid comes out, I'm stuck with clarinet in his hands, and I'm like, you better go crazy. I'm like,
but you better go crazy. But you better be Squilliam Fancy, son. You know what I mean? You better be Kelpie G with it. You know, like, I'm not going to sit there and hold him to that standard, bro, because I couldn't be Kelpie G.
Yeah, and I think there's a lot of parents who get blinded by that. And I think in this, it's kind of weird for me to see, I guess, but I think it does come from kind of a good place where it's like, you know what I mean? If in their head they're thinking like, if I can make my son into the best football player in the world, he's gonna be out of here. He's gonna be a superstar. He's gonna make all this money. He's gonna win rings and you know what I mean, all this stuff. God.
So like, I get what you're saying. It's like
coming from a good place. But the way you do it is crazy. Especially,
I think it's what matters. Exactly. Is the way you do it. You feel what I'm saying? Because it's like I could tell my son all day like, oh, I want you to achieve more than me, but my nigga, you don't have to kill him about it. You feel me? Like, it's not like, oh, well, I got to make it life or death that he has to be better than me. You feel me? It's like, yeah, of course you want your kid to be better than you, bro. But, like, if they're 12 years old, I'm not about to put the pressure of a 30-year-old man on, bro.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, you know, let him be 12.
A lot of the parents will be like, nah, he's just tough.
Yeah.
He needs this type of, you know what I mean, discipline or whatever. And it's like,
because there's a difference between tough love, bro, and being a maniac.
You know what I mean? Like, bro, he wants to go home and play fucking Fortnite or something like that.
Let him play the game a little bit.
Let him play Fortnite for a little bit, bro.
God. Like, I think, you know what I think too, even with that, like how parents, you know, you kind of grow up and certain kids, I will say this, I think it is important to at least push your kids to get into activities that are physical for sure. Like, you know, even if it's not what they call it, like really like a sport. Really, you know, even if it's like, you know, little bro just want to go run outside, he want to play frisbee, you know, whatever the case may be, we'll do something, bro. Because I'm not gonna lie to you, I think, and there's always kind of a pattern with this too, bro. Whenever a parent is usually not, I don't want to say. Oh yeah, when a parent's like absent in a kid's life to a degree, but they're there, you get what I mean by that? Like, let's say they're always at work, and the kid's kind of always just left to his own devices, bro. Or
even when
things like that.
When they're at home, they're on the phone all the time.
Exactly, right? They never pay attention to him, right? Like he's sitting there, like, Dad, I made it. And Dad's like, okay, just give me a minute. I'm sitting around, you know,
classic Disney Channel dad.
Exactly,
you know
right? You know, type shit. I think those things usually cause kids to snap later in life when they don't have some of the ingredients you need to become a cool member in society, bro. I'm not saying there aren't people that don't get that and they still end up being cool members, but my point I'm saying is I think a lot of that turns a lot of these dudes crazy. Sure. And on top of that, not being in group activities as a kid or doing things like, because I ain't gonna lie, bro, you notice most of these guys that are serial killers, whoop-de-whoop, yada yada, weirdos, out there, usually all the outcasts of society, most of these dudes never played sports, never were really like popular at school, didn't even really have their own little group of friends.
Yeah.
It's always these kind of things that all map to what it is.
Like, I don't know. Like, I don't think someone just comes out the womb.
That's what I mean. And they're a serial killer. I think it's built there's on, ingredients that starts cooking up a serial killer, bro. Like,
for sure.
And I'm not even gonna lie, right? It's funny how we speaking of serial killers.
There you go. Gotta show it off again. But I ain't gonna count to you, bro. I think
no. I was just gonna say, like even Dexter, Mike. My bad for cutting you off.
You're good.
It's a perfect example, bro. You smiling because you think, cause I'm bringing up Dexter. I know, but I'm just saying though, bro. It's like this. It's like this. He didn't start that way, bro. When he was a kid, he saw his mom get murdered inside of a shipping container.
Yeah,
dude, and it scrambled his little brain to the point where now he didn't know what to do, and then his stepdad ended up teaching him this code of like, bruh, you seem like you already going down the route of serial killers. Like, he already had all the traits. Like, he was collecting dead animals. He was interested in death. He was like all these other weird things. He had a lack of emotion, lack of empathy, things like that. And then your dad teaches you this thing. It's like, all of these things create the serial killer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what happened when they was growing up? Like, did they dad abuse them? Did they mom abuse them? Did they grow up with friends? Were they popular in school? Did they get bullied? Yada yada. These are things that are the ingredients that create a monster.
Yeah, and I think even if you don't
or a hero,
yeah,
isn't that interesting?
Yeah, that's
and you know what's interesting about that? The same ingredients can create a hero.
Not for us.
Ain't that a bitch?
Yeah, but I think it also depends though, bro. Like if you have like, you know, a good parental figure, or even if you just have good morals in general, like that could do a lot. You know what I mean? And I do think it depends how your brain is for those, bro. You know what I mean? Because you could either turn into like a Ted Bundy or something like that, or you could turn into, you know, a fucking, you know, a Dexter, which isn't even a real fucking person.
Yeah, God,
you know, it is what
Michael
it is.
C. Hall's real, Mike.
Yeah, Michael C. Hall's real. Yeah. You know what I mean? But I think a lot of that shit isn't gonna happen anymore.
Yeah.
Because I seen this study where I think like in the 80s or something like that, they asked a bunch of dads like, oh, you know, how present are you in your kid's life, or you know, how many diapers do you changed? I think that's like the question that they asked them, like, how many diapers have you changed?
Yeah.
And 80% of them was like, I've never touched a diaper a day in my life.
Really?
Yes, like in the 80s, stuff like that. That's like a real stat.
Wow.
And they did the stat recently, I think last year or recently.
And a lot more dads are changing
and it went
diapers.
down to 3% only saying I never touched a diaper a day in my life.
Wow, dude.
So I think nowadays, because of that stat, 80% of dads not touching a diaper a day in their life, which probably means they didn't give a fuck about their kid in general, all the way up to the point where the kid turned 18 or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that fucked up a lot of kids, men, and a lot of boys growing up. Like, damn, my dad wasn't around. My dad didn't give a fuck about me. All I cared was at work. And then when he came home, all he did was drink and beat my mom. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think that changed a lot of dudes to when they had kids, they made it their number one priority. Like, I'm gonna fucking be there type shit.
Yeah, God.
You know what I mean? So I think we're in a step where it's like, I think a lot of that shit is probably not gonna happen
anymore as much.
Yeah,
I get what you're saying. Yeah, I mean, if you have to look at it, it probably is a stat in there of the number of like serial killer spikes probably have went down
for sure
compared to like, you know, in the 80s, 70s.
Yeah,
it was like, bro, everybody was getting they nicknames. So it was like, dude, you just were itching to become a serial killer. It seemed like it was like, oh, I want to become the son of Sam. I want to become the Night Stalker.
I think nowadays, and I think we said this on an episode a long time ago before too. I think instead of serial killers, people are just becoming mass shooters.
Yeah.
Like, you seen,
dude,
I'm already knowing. One?
Yeah, I'm already knowing, bro. There was dude, did you even see what happened in and this wasn't even a mass shooting. This was hella sad. This happened recently. What happened in the U.K? Everybody was talking about this. There was this crazy dude. I think he's about 17 years old. There's footage of this. He got into a Uber, I believe, and the Uber driver is like, "Yo, like, forgot what he said to him, but basically he was asking him like, how you gonna pay? Like, you know, how you gonna pay for the ride?" Brothers, guess out. The kid walks to this studio that was basically like a Taylor Swift themed like dance studio, or whatever, for these like little girls, bro. These girls are like fucking 6, like 7. I think it was like from 6 to like 11 or something. I could be wrong, but they're all little ass kids.
This happened in the UK.
This happened in the UK, yes. But it's not a gun. I'm not saying guns. This guy ends up trying to, and there's footage of him like showing, bruh, he's going to all these doors and he's trying to like open them hella hard, trying to get in. And then he ends up finding a way to get inside. He stands like somewhere in the back, and he goes in there and he starts stabbing these little girls.
Oh my God.
Straight up stabs them, and he ends up, I think, killing 3 of these little girls in there. And bro, like, injured a couple other women, you know, men, people that were up in there for their kids. And now bro is going to court and shit like that. It just recently happened, bro. He killed like a 5-year-old. I think the other girl was like 6, and yeah, bro, they're hella young.
It's like there's so much of this shit happened. Dude. Like recently, it happened in the United States. I don't remember which one where it was the kid who was a fucking a white supremacist, but he was black.
Yeah, I know. Super interesting.
And he went in there and shot some little Mexican girl and then killed himself in the cafeteria.
Yep.
And it's like, bro, what the fuck is going on?
I don't know what's even happening.
And I think that's what it turned into, where it's like, not so much like, you know, their parents aren't, and maybe their parents aren't the best parents in the world.
Probably,
you know what I mean?
Not.
But I think it's also like a thing of like bullying and
like all of
online bullying,
all
and
of
all this
bro.
stuff.
Yeah,
I think
it's all baked in there.
I think that's more of the cause of people turning into these type of like psychos.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think so too.
I think it just evolves, and I think like in a sense where it's like we could never become a society that's free of this shit.
Yeah, ever.
You know what
We're
I mean?
never gonna be free of this shit, bro. Especially the fact that now we already introduced guns and everything to our, you know, and it's so normalized out here. We're never getting that past this shit, bro. To keep it real, you know what I mean? Like, even if you look at certain other places, it's like we see the stats. Like, we see the stats, bro. If we didn't have guns here, I'm just being honest, we would not have the same numbers of gun violence. Like, I remember, I forgot when they even said the last shooting even happened in Australia.
I think there was only one in history.
Thank you very much, bro. Ever. Like, and you know what I mean?
I might be wrong. I might be wrong, but no, it's been hella long, though.
Hella long.
Since like the 90s or 80s or something like that, since some shit like that happened.
Yeah.
And we have like 300 a year.
Yeah, I was going to say.
We damn near have one for every day of the year.
I was going to say, bro, like, every time I jump online, there's a new one.
Yeah.
So, we clearly got a problem, and we know how to solve it.
It's crazy, bro, how, like, fast people could just get these guns. And the fact that you could even make ghost guns and stuff like that. Like, the Luigi guy, his gun was a ghost gun. That's why it looked hella weird.
Yeah.
It was a gun he 3D printed.
Yeah,
or he got it 3D printed or whatever. I don't know exactly what he did, but it's like, it's
Dude,
so easy.
Crazy, bro.
It's
we
so
can
easy
create
now.
one.
Yeah.
I can just 3D print the parts for a gun, and I can create a real gun.
It's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
And I just shoot it until the thing explodes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, bro? Like,
and like, bro, and even if it don't got the same kick as a real gun, I just got to get close enough.
Oh, yeah. It's going to do damage.
It's going to kill you, dog.
It damn near will have the same kick as a gun.
Yeah, I was just
the
shit
that they can make now?
Exactly. I was going to say, like, a lot of these 3D
they could 3D print houses.
I was going to say, bro, and it looks exactly like a normal house. You can sit there, try to hit the walls. It's normal.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually insane. This 3D printing shit is actually getting insane. Like, no, the world as a whole is already expanding to the next level. It's crazy.
It's crazy.
You know what I mean? But who knows, bro? Who knows? I don't really know. This is all too much.
Like, it's so insane, bro, because it's like, it almost feels like, I remember growing up, and I never had to worry about shit like that ever.
Me neither.
I did not have to go at the mall, like, constantly looking behind my back.
Yeah, thinking like, bro, somebody gonna run in here with an AK.
Even when we was in high school, you know what I'm saying? Like, I never was at school, like, worried.
Yeah, worrying like, do I gotta go under my desk
someone's
today?
Gonna bust through this door right now and blast me. Like,
bro.
The only time that we only knew about, like, Columbine, which happened,
I was going to say years ago, bro.
20 years before we even got to high school, whatever.
Oh, God,
But it's like now, I feel like that's such a normal thing where they have, instead of, like, you know, they have drills for school shootings and shit.
bro, just to prepare now.
Like, I don't think we ever had a school shooting drill when we was in high school.
Hell nah.
We had earthquake drills and fire drills and shit.
God, yeah.
You know what I mean?
You know what's so interesting, too? It's like, there's other schools in the world who have extra drills. Like, they also have fire drills. They also have this, but they also have, like, fucking hurricane drills.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You know what I mean? Where they all have to go down to, like, the fucking the cellar
or whatever.
God knows what they have in their school. The bunker they got down there, or whatever the case may be. It's like, whoa.
That's crazy.
So interesting, bro. You know what I mean? It's like I don't know, bro. I just think about a lot of these situations, and I'd be like, knowing me, bro, some Final Destination shit gonna happen to me, bro. Like, I'm gonna be running from, bro, that got the gun. A bunch of people gonna be running. I trip.
You get trampled on.
I get trampled on. I'm sitting there. I'm half alive. Something go and land on me and smash me because somebody knocks it over.
Yeah, someone knocks over a desk or,
you know what I mean?
A cabinet or something like that.
And they go and smash me and kill me, bro. Shit like that. But hey, I did want to say this though. Speaking of even Final Destination stuff, bro, this lady went through some real Final Destination shit. Mike, I'm not even gonna lie.
They're gonna make a new one.
Really?
Hey, I don't know what's coming out, but apparently they're making a new one.
That's insane. I didn't even know that, but I'm definitely gonna go see it. It's gonna be probably crazy.
Yeah.
But this happened in the UK, and it was in 2018. So this lady was, I don't even know actually exactly where she was at, but she was walking and she was drinking. I don't know exactly what the drink was, but she was using a metal straw. As she was walking, she ends up tripping somehow. And when she trips, this lady ends up falling directly on the straw. And dude, the straw goes and pierces straight through her eye socket.
Oh my God.
And it goes straight through her brain, bro, and kills her instantly, dude.
Really?
I'm not even kidding. Yeah.
This is why I say fuck the turtles and I use plastic straws.
No, I'm not even kidding, bro. It's like, dude, I'm not about to be having a weapon on me that can do some damage like that, bro. Yeah,
that's crazy.
And her family was devastated, bro. And yeah, dude, this was a whole crazy thing out there. People were like, "Yeah, what is?"
Maybe we shouldn't stop. Maybe we should stop using.
You know what I mean? Because it's like, what are the odds of that, bro? That was some real Final Destination.
Yeah,
the fact that you tripped, you were holding your drink in your hand as you tripped, and you still were holding it. You fall, the straw goes, lands as you land, hits you, goes straight through your eyeball, bro.
Yeah, death was coming for us.
No, seriously, bro. I'm not even gonna lie.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. This is very like, I don't even like using metal straw. I think it makes my drinks taste weird.
I know, me too. I was gonna say, yeah.
There's like a metal type of taste.
Yeah, God.
I never liked it. I never liked it.
I don't either. You know,
I
don't even like the paper straws either.
I hate those.
I hate those, dude. It's almost like the paper absorbs the drink so much.
Yeah.
I hate that.
I think
shit.
it's all soggy and shit.
Yeah,
it's like I'm like, I have to like rush myself.
It's like I have to rush myself to finish my drink. Yeah, exactly. Or I gotta go get another straw.
Yeah, bro. It's crazy.
Nah,
and have you ever tried drinking a smoothie with a paper straw?
Oh my God, dude, that's hell.
It's the worst.
That's hell, dude.
It's the worst.
Imagine trying to drink boba through a paper straw.
Oh my God.
Don't bust it wide open.
No, that's crazy.
You know what I mean? But
I don't know why they don't use like a recycled plastic.
Yeah, I know.
For straws.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, shit, I don't even think the metal's any better. But what you gonna do? Wash the straw?
Yeah,
Yuck.
that's weird, bro. That's just weird to me.
It's crazy to me.
I'd rather use a glass straw.
That's what I'm saying, bro. You just hella funny. The first time I ever seen glass straws was at my girl's house.
My girl be using glass straws.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's the first time I ever seen glass straws ever in my life.
Yeah.
I've never seen that before, but
I'd rather use that than the metal straw though. No, at least I know it won't have like a weird taste to it.
I feel that, but I ain't gonna lie, bro. The metal straw, I mean, the glass straw will probably kill your ass too.
For sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Now part shatter if it hit the ground. Part break.
Depends on when the impact happens and when you're falling.
That's true.
Because you might fall at the right point and it pierces just enough to go in your eye and go to the brain. And then,
I don't know, because I think like a metal straw is like they're sharp at the ends.
No, see, now you're adding juice. It's still dull, bro. It's still a dull, bro. But yeah, bro. R.I.P. this lady, dude. When I heard this, I had to tell you because I was like, bro, that's literal Final Destination.
No, for real,
what are the odds of that you landed on your metal straw in your eyeball? Like that. Like I'm not even kidding. When I was reading the story and I got to the end of it, I said, dude, I know what happened didn't happen. Yeah. I'm already thinking in my head, no way. Like, no way. The worst case scenario that I'm thinking is what I'm about to read.
Yeah.
And there it was. It went through her eyeball, bro, because I'm not even going to cap. The two worst things I was thinking is either she was going to be drinking it, and as she was drinking it, she trips, and it goes through her throat.
Oh, my God.
I was thinking it was going to be that, or it was going to, I don't already know. See, y'all, the way you know what I mean? Or I was thinking the eyeball would kill me, bro. I'm not going to cap. Those two are crazy.
Yeah, I guess she just didn't have like any like good luck for reals, bro. Because
I'm not even kidding.
How unlucky are you?
You feel me? Which is super interesting. I said, what the hell?
If you're drinking a drink, why don't you just drink it out the thing you're drinking out?
Yeah, bro. I'm not gonna cow.
Why do you need a metal straw?
Yeah, you know what I never understood either. If it's like a, let's say it's something that don't got ice in it, and it's like a drink. Mm-hmm. You know, I'm not talking about like a smoothie or a doo-doo-doo or any of that shit. Whatever. If it's just like a drink and it's a cup and you bought it, why don't you just drink it?
Yeah.
Like, you feel me?
Yeah, just drink it out the thing. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, why do you got to add a straw into it to drink out? Like, unless you had surgery on your mouth or
wait.
shit.
Can I say this? And maybe I'm heck a fucking red pill, right, for saying this. I personally think, and I always kind of felt this way, I think it's a little bit feminine using straws. I think girls like to use straws more than dudes. Like, let me ask you a question. Let's keep it real.
Well, a lot of girls they like using straws because
the like lipstick and all that shit. I'm not even. But let me ask you a question. That's my point, though. But let me ask you a question. How many gangsters do you see drinking with a straw? Nigga? Let's keep it.
Yeah, I mean, unless it's like
most of them niggas know. Let's be honest. This is how most niggas do it, bro. Even some of the homies, which is hilarious. Let's just keep it so real. Nigga,
I've seen people take the top.
That's what I'm talking about. It will be off. Like they buy it with the top. You don't know how many times majority of our homies, I'll go to eat with these niggas. I'm sitting there. I'll be using a straw. I'll look over at this nigga. I'm like, bro, I look soft as fuck.
I don't cap to you, bro.
Look at me.
I don't give a fuck. I go look as soft as in the.
I'm like, bro, I might as well kick my leg up.
Yeah. You could damn near call me an Auntie Anne soft pretzel if you want to. I don't give a fuck. If I'm at a restaurant, I'm drinking out of a straw.
No, definitely. If I'm at a restaurant, I'm drinking out of a straw.
I've seen some of the homies drink, the waitress gives them a straw, they just put it to the side and then drink straight the cup. I'm like, you're actually a savage.
Dude, no, you're actually insane a little bit,
and
bro.
maybe it's because we've worked at restaurants and shit like that, and
exactly.
we know how
it goes.
We know how they get down. I've been a dishwasher at restaurants. I know how they get down.
Bro, yep.
They're not really cleaning.
They're not cleaning it that good.
And they're cleaning it good.
Cleaning it good enough.
But they don't give it that scrub.
They don't give it that real like home good scrub.
Exactly. Where you could just do one of these and just drink straight out the.
Chilling, bro. You know what I'm saying?
You need a straw.
You need a straw.
You need a straw,
in a public establishment.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about this is where I think it gets a little feminine.
But if I get a soda can,
if you get a soda and you throw a straw in there, Mike, you're bugging. I'm not gonna lie. I think even like me personally, if I'm getting fast food and I'm like by myself type shit, I'll get a straw. Right? I'm not gonna cap.
I'm drinking out a straw. If I go to fast food,
yeah,
I'm drinking out the straw.
Oh God, but I ain't gonna lie. I'm just thinking like a little bit. To me, it's a little, you know. Even when I do it, I still kind of think about it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like I kind of be like,
I try to be cool with it though. I try to be like Julius from Pulp Fiction. Like I'm grabbing the top of the cup and I'm drinking it through my fingers and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's hard. That's the cool way to drink out of the straw.
Like, that's hard. It's like you respect a nigga. Like imagine a nigga talking to you and he doing it like that. Like he like, so what was you saying, bro?
You got to do a little shake. You got to do a little shake with it too.
I feel it, bro.
Exactly, like that's the
hard.
Cool way.
That's hard.
But now if I'm
holding it to the side, it's like nigga. It's like you might as well hold a Starbucks cup, nigga, and try to be talking hard body. You know what I mean? And you got your fucking vanilla bean. You know what I mean? Your mocha frappuccino.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like you can't be hard with shit like that, bruh. There's just certain things I don't think that mix, bro. When it comes to, you know what I mean? Like I think like, how do I say this? Like
You know, that's like kind of something similar that happens to me. I went to Starbucks one time, like early in the fucking morning. It's like 5, 6 in the morning or whatever.
Yeah.
And I always got like this. I get this mango dragon fruit. Drink.
Is it that like purple one?
Yeah, it's like a purple one. Like
you like that?
In it. Yeah, it's just fire.
I actually always seen it, but I never got it. But
it's fire.
Go ahead.
But I'm drinking it, right? Like I order it. It's hell early in the morning, right?
Yeah.
I'm the only like young person there. Like everyone else is there is like old as fuck.
Yeah.
And I'm getting the drink. And as I'm like walking like away, because I'm there with like one of my homies, and he's waiting for his drink and shit. I'm sitting at the table, and this like old ass white dude. He's like, "How do people drink that this early in the morning?" I'm like, "What the fuck, bro?" Like I didn't say anything because he's like an old ass man.
Yeah,
I'm
so like whatever, bro.
I'm like, bro, what the fuck? I just sat down at my table and I was just like, "This is hella good, bro. This drink tastes good as fuck." Ooh, you know what I mean? But I'm like, bro, what the fuck is wrong with you, bro? Like, it's just I think because he just sees me with a
sugary drink. That's what he's
big,
thinking.
colorful
he's thinking
drink.
that it's just like, you got to think about it. It's colorful.
Yeah.
He's thinking like, bro, this nigga has a sugary ass drink at 10 in the morning or whatever time it was. He's like, hell nah, bro, this kid's insane.
But it's like, dude, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, get out of here, dude.
Get your black coffee and
you know what I mean? Yeah, just go get your classic ass coffee, nigga. Like, get out of here.
I'm gonna lie, bro. If you go somewhere and buy a black coffee,
you're crazy, nigga. You can brew that at home.
That's what I'm saying.
I never understood that, bro. I'm not even kidding. Yeah, there's somebody get a coffee just black.
You couldn't make that at home?
You don't want no creamer? You don't want no...
Bro, why don't you go get a Keurig or some shit?
Yeah.
Or
get a classic coffee pot. I was going to say, classic coffee pot. And go brew some coffee before you go in the morning. But you decide to take the extra 5-minute drive
to buy
to go to Starbucks to go get a $6 black coffee when you could just buy the thing, keep it at the house, and have it all this time.
Yeah.
I never understood that.
I don't get that.
I never understood
like,
that.
Unless you're getting a frappuccino or a cappuccino or something like that.
I understand why my girl go to Starbucks. She gonna go get a full freaking damn near the drink is a food too.
Yeah, it's damn near like a
you know what I mean.
The way they say it's like damn near like a chemistry formula.
I'm not even playing, like, bro.
Let me get this grande with 3 pumps of that, 4 pumps of that,
said 3 pumps of that. Oh God, they always
with
do
a
that.
little bit of this.
Yeah,
and make sure you put extra drizzle on it.
Yeah,
and I'm like, what the fuck did you just tell this person?
Oh God,
and
yeah. Can I do a bit of a chai blend with? I'm
and
like,
the person behind the counter was like,
yep, got you.
And then they look at me like, what do you want? I'm like,
vanilla bean. That's it. I'm damn near like, bro, can I just get ice cream, nigga? That's damn near what I'm like. I'm not even kidding. Vanilla bean is pretty much just ice cream, nigga, in a drink.
It doesn't even have caffeine.
It doesn't even, you know, exactly. It's just ice cream. It's just foam and ice cream, pretty much, bro. And ice. You know what I mean? That's all I get.
You know, to make it sound fancy, I get a vanilla bean with cinnamon in it.
Oh, I'm already knowing.
And then it tastes like horchata damn near type shit.
Yeah, I like that.
Little tip.
Hey, nah, I ain't gonna lie. That's how you know, bro. Look, I think if you a dude and you got a big order at Starbucks, you a little bit sweet. You a little sweet to me, bro. You're a little sweet. It's a little interesting because, like, you notice how me and Mike got something real simple. If we running into Starbucks, let's say, like, our girls say something like, "Oh, babe, can you go get me a Starbucks and go get yourself one?" I'm like, all right, whatever. I'll go get myself a little Starbucks. I'll go over there and get my girl a drink. I gotta damn near tell her to write it out for me.
No, for real.
I gotta tell her to write it out and text it to me.
Yeah.
After that, I'll go and do like, all right, what about you? Vanilla bean, medium. That's it.
Like, there's been times where I'm like sitting there reading off my phone. Like,
I'm like, can I get
oh God, a grande white macchiato with
can I get a grande white caramel macchiato with 5 pumps of this, with 5 pumps of this and the sesame seeds? I'm like, what the hell, bro? Sesame seeds, babe?
Bro, it's crazy.
It just adds a kick.
I'm like, yeah, you're
bruh. they know exactly what I'm talking about, bro. Oh, you're talking about the Charleston. It's good. I'm like,
why do you know about this?
On me.
How common is this order?
That I'm getting. I'm sitting there, bro. They're just like, what? It's just so crazy to me, bro. I'm already knowing. But yeah, hey, dude, I'm not even gonna lie. This is a full 360. Even speaking of crazy, bro, I know we talked about this a long time ago, but I did not know the full details until now. Miranda Cosgrove went through the weirdest shit.
Yeah, with the stalker at her house and shit, right?
Yes, bro, but I didn't even know the full story. So this happened, I think, in 2016 at her house, and she started noticing that this dude was in her neighborhood, and he would constantly like stalk her all the time. Like he would, follow her. He would try to see where she would go and things like that. So then, bro, I guess this is what I didn't know. I guess, bro, for 3 days, this dude would sneak into Miranda Cosgrove's backyard, and the nigga would bury weapons and things like that in her backyard.
Really?
Yes. So he was burying like rope. He was burying like knives and a bunch of other things.
A kidnapping kit.
Pretty much, so he can try to kill her. Yeah, and that was his whole goal, was he was trying to kill Miranda Cosgrove.
Fuck?
Yeah, which is super weird. And then they even said this one day, and this is where you probably remember. They said, I guess one day, bruh, there was this girl that was driving, and she looked a little bit like Miranda Cosgrove. The guy happened to be on the street at that time. He thought it was her, and he started busting at her car.
Really?
Yeah, he started shooting at her car and shit, trying to kill her. And I don't know if he killed the girl. I don't remember exactly, but he was busting at her car trying to get that girl. And then I don't know if it was later on that day, but the guy goes this one day, and he goes in front of Miranda Cosgrove's house, like literally in the front of her lawn. And I guess the guy sets himself on fire, and then he grabs the same gun he used to shoot at that girl, and he puts it to himself, and he ends his life in front of her lawn.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wasn't she out of town at the time?
She was out of town when this happened. Yeah. So, bro, you got to think about it. Miranda Cosgrove came home to a full crime scene in front of her house. Like, what even just happened, bro? Like, are you kidding me? Yeah. So that dude did all of that. And what was even his purpose? What was even his reason of doing all this shit? You feel what I'm saying? It was just
like no one would know why.
Yeah, no one would know why he really did all that.
Maybe he was a fan of Mike Curley.
No, I mean, maybe he had some type of vendetta against her or something like that. You know what I mean? Didn't win a sweepstakes or some shit. But dude, yeah, he was like burying shit, trying to get at her, like really trying to kill her and shit. And apparently, Miranda Cosgrove still lives there.
That's insane.
I'm not gonna cap. I thought that was crazy.
Out.
I'm moving out too, but I think they said the only thing is she just doesn't live there alone anymore. Like she just said, I'm never gonna be at the house by myself again. For sure. But she still lives there, I guess.
Bro,
super interesting.
That's insane. See, I always wonder, like, why do guys like that do
I know,
like
do the things that they do, bro. I'm already knowing. Like, you even heard this happened like a couple weeks ago. The whole thing with Caitlin Clark, her stalker.
Yeah.
Bro, he's hella weird, bro.
I've seen that.
He's super weird, bro. You seen what he was on, right?
Yes. They already locked him up.
Yeah, they locked him up. But even when he was in the court, he was weird.
What did he say at the court? He was like, I'm guilty.
He said, I'm guilty. I did it. I'm guilty. He was like already just saying it like it's a show or some shit.
Bro.
Super interesting, bro.
See, sometimes
and he was threatening to kill her too.
Yeah, like the attention that these girls get is like the attention that they don't want. And it's like they never asked for this shit.
Yeah.
It's like this guy is just so fucking weird.
Oh, God.
And he just believes that, like, he needs to be in this girl's life or something.
Yeah. Like, I'm not even kidding. This is that shit that I'm talking about, right? Like, because there was even this dude. This is what I be trying to say. For any girl, and this is just a little PSA, for any of the girls who even watch our stuff, if you eventually go and start doing stuff on social media, always be careful. Never show your exact location. Never post where you're at when you're actually there.
Man.
All of these other things. Even you dudes out there, don't do it either. But I'm just saying this, though. Bro, there was even this streamer. I don't know if you heard this story. This was kind of recent, I believe. There was this dude who was obsessed with this streamer. I guess he would always send her a heck of money. He would always, like, watch her streams. And bro was, like, in love with her to the next level. Obsessed. And I guess one day, dude, this guy decided, bruh, she not hitting me. Like, she not hitting me, bro. And I guess he lost it. He pulled up to her house. And because I guess he found her address. He pulls up to her house. And he goes and sets her whole car on fire.
Did it like explode or something?
Damn near, yeah. So the guy did that, and after that, he ends up cutting out. And I guess it shows on body cam. Police end up pulling up, and they're driving down the road. They just so happen to find this dude. He is parked in his car up the street, like not even too far from the house where he goes and burns the car. Mind you, he's damn near still wearing the exact same clothes. I think he just tried to switch his shirt or something like that. He decided to like dump some of the clothes he was wearing, like he was wearing like a hat and like all this other stuff. He dumped it literally like in this random area that was close to the house too. So the cops found that bag first off. I was like, okay, this is evidence. And then so they go up to the car and they're like, hey, dude, what are you doing over here? Mind you, this is like 2 hours after what happened, or like a couple hours after, bro. Mm-hmm. They find, bruh. He's like, I was just, he's like, I was driving up to Arizona or something like that. I was about to go over there, so I just stopped on the side of the road. I wanted to just take a nap. And they were like, and mind you, Mike, this idiot literally stops on the side of the road to sleep. Like, Mike, this is like 2 minutes away from her house.
Yeah.
Where he committed the crime.
Idiot.
The police go over there, bro. They end up getting this dude. They're like, bro, you're cat, bro. We literally know that it was you. Whatever.
He's got hella ash on his fingers.
You know what I mean? Shit. Yeah, there's so much evidence. It's ridiculous. And they ended up arresting this guy. But it's like, bro, that's so crazy that this dude was, bro, if he would have had it his way, he would have killed her.
Yeah.
He was even threatening to kill her, all this other crazy stuff. So, bro, we don't know how dangerous this stuff can get for people, bro.
Bro, I'm saying,
you know what I mean?
Some of these guys are just so dumb, bro.
Yeah.
Like, why do you feel the need to do some shit like that to this girl that you don't even know?
Exactly.
Like, you do not know this girl at all.
Yeah.
And you're going to go the whole extra mile threatening this girl's life
and trying
because
to
she
kill
doesn't
her.
Notice you or something.
Yeah, she don't want to date you. She don't want to talk to you. And it's like, nigga, I got to kill her.
That's
like, you feel
so
me?
crazy,
yeah.
bro. I do not know how people's like minds
go
work
there
that way.
And that's how I think the dude that did that shit to Miranda Cosgrove,
sure.
he was thinking probably the same thing. He probably wanted her. She didn't want him. Try to end her.
Dude, that's
so it's like, if I can't have you, no one can type of thing.
Yeah,
I think that might be the logic.
Yeah, I think so too. Like, I don't understand these guys' minds at all, bro. But,
you feel me?
Bro, speaking of shit that people don't understand, bro, this story is actually so insane, bro. There's audio from this story, bro, that I'm going to play you after I'm done telling you what happened.
Really?
And this happened on October 21st of 1978.
Yeah.
And it happened in Australia. It's about this guy named Frederick Valentich. This guy was pretty much trying to be a pilot for like the longest time. He had like over like 100 hours of flying and everything. And on this day, he decided to rent a plane and he was going to fly to this place called Kings Island.
Yeah.
And no one really knows for sure why he was going there because he told different people different things. He told some people he was going to go meet some friends. He told some people he was going to go there to go fishing and stuff like that. So no one really knew why he was going to this island.
Yeah.
But while he's flying to this island, he's like 5,000 feet in the air. Mm-hmm. He calls air traffic like while he's on the plane. And he's telling them like, hey, am I the only person out here right now? And they're telling him like, yeah, it's just you, bro. Like there should be no one else out there.
Yeah.
And he's telling them like, bro, I see another aircraft like 1,000 feet above me. And it's this like really big, weird metallic aircraft above me. And it's like hovering over me.
Yeah.
And he's telling them like, what the fuck is this? Like, who else is out here? And they're telling him like, bro, there's no one else out there. Like, it's just
there's nothing on the radar.
Yeah. And he's telling them like, bro, I could see it and they're right above me and they have like these like weird green lights underneath their ship. Whoa. He's like, what is this? And he's telling them like, bro, the ship keeps like, it's like playing with me. It's like flying around me. It's like disappearing and like reappearing. And he's like, and it's going fast as fuck. He's like, what the fuck is this? And he sounds hella stressed like the entire time.
Yeah.
And the people at the radio center or at the broadcasting thing are just telling him like, bro, like there's no one out there. It's just you. Like, what are you talking about? And then he's telling him like, bro, it's not an aircraft. Like this thing is not an aircraft.
Really?
And then his
radio
comms, just go silent.
Wow.
And that was the last time anyone ever heard from bro.
Really? Did they find his plane?
That's the thing. So after that, he never lands at King Island or never gets to his destination.
Yeah.
The plane that he has is built to, if it ever crashes or something like that, it's supposed to leave flares behind and it's supposed to leave, things behind so people can find it.
Yeah.
They find nothing from this plane. They don't find the plane. They never find his body. They never find wreckage. Nothing like that.
No debris, nothing.
They spent like hundreds of days on plane, on boats, on foot, looking for this guy.
Really?
And they never, ever found him, bro.
Oh,
Ever, bro. People pretty much think the thing that was above him
abducted him.
Was a UFO.
No, nigga, definitely.
Bro.
Are you kidding me, bro?
Yeah, bro.
That already got all the UFO ingredients.
No, for us, but like here, I want to play you this audio because I found this audio on Twitter.
I was just gonna say, there's audio of when he was really talking for real.
Yeah, this video is like a minute long, so
go ahead.
This is Delta Sierra Juliet. Is there any known traffic below 5,000 feet? No known traffic. Seems to be a large aircraft below 5,000 feet. What type of aircraft is it? I cannot confirm. It's four bright, seems to be like landing lights. The aircraft has just passed over me at least 1,000 feet above. Is there any Air Force aircraft in the vicinity? No known aircraft in the vicinity. Seems to be playing some sort of game. He's flying over me. Delta Sierra Juliet, it's not an aircraft, it's... Can you describe the aircraft? As it's flying past, it's a long shape.
It's a long shape.
Cannot identify it. It has such speed. It's before me right now, Melbourne. How large would the object be? Seems like it's stationary. What it's doing right now is orbiting. The thing is just orbiting on top of me. It's also got a green light and a sort of metallic, like, it's shiny on the outside. It's just vanished. That strange aircraft's hovering on top of me again. It's hovering and it's not an aircraft.
And then that's pretty much like the last I heard of, bro.
Bro, I'm not gonna cap with you. He probably got abducted, bro.
He's seen some shit.
No, because I'm telling you right now, if this thing is bigger than whatever he was in, it easily probably abducted him, bro. And abducted the plane as well to probably study it. So he probably took, bro, and the thing. Like, dude, I'm not even gonna lie to you.
How scary is that, though?
I'm not even gonna lie to you. No, I'm not even kidding. You see that, and then, like, what if, like, all right, Mike, I'm gonna get into some other shit. Well, imagine from his perspective. What even is that like? You just got abducted, dude.
Man.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's such a weird thing. No, I'm saying, like, imagine what that actually is like, Mike. Like, this thing just transports you inside of its ship. And it is what it is. You know what I mean? Like, what even is that like, bruh? I'm so confused. Bro. This is such a weird story, but I believe it, bro.
It's crazy,
That's interesting, because I'm not going to lie to you. Look.
There's audio footage of his shit.
That's what I mean, dude.
And they kept getting interference between him thing. And he was telling him, too, like, my plane is like, because there's obviously, like, a longer, you know, call log than that. But he's telling him, like, my plane is, like, acting weird. You know what I mean? Like, it's not letting me fly it, like, normal. It's, like, it's fucking with my shit.
Wow.
That's why he was saying, like, it's playing with me.
Interrupting shit.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm not going to lie to you, bro. That's really interesting.
Yeah.
That is really interesting.
But a lot of people think it might be fake for certain. This is the reason why people think it's fake.
Go ahead.
I just have to say
you always have to say that part. Yeah, go ahead.
Because months before, mind you, this guy's flown a lot.
Yeah.
He was telling his girlfriend, like, bro, they're out there. Like, there's UFOs out there and shit.
Yeah.
Like, and he's telling her, like, one day they're going to get me. You know what I mean? So some people think that he was tweaking.
Yeah.
And maybe he just
hallucinated.
flew away in his airplane or whatever and then hid somewhere
returned.
Or whatever.
Yeah.
But also it's like they would have
some type of
they would have the data of him flying somewhere
and
else.
Where he landed.
Yeah, exactly.
They would be able to punch it in. I'm already knowing.
So
he had to have vanished off the face of the earth, bro.
I'm saying, bro.
Or you wanna know what's interesting too? But then there would be a point of impact. I was gonna say, or he went under the ocean.
No, bro, there's no way.
Because
the way the plane was built was like, even if it crashed the ocean, it would have left like balloons on top or something like that. Like the plane was built so that like if
there would be something
to it,
that would show
so
you
can find
gone.
it. Yeah, like flares, something.
So I don't know. The only way we could really say if it was cap is he was tweaking.
No, for real.
That's the only way.
But I don't got to, bro. I think
he got took, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That's so interesting, bro.
Yeah,
if you really think about it, it's like all of these people that get abducted, you're just millions of miles away now.
People that live like near where he was flying at, they reported on that night seeing shit in the air, like green lights in the air and shit. Dude,
you know what's so crazy too? And I'm not even trying to get into Rick and Morty shit. What do you think they do with these people besides the ones that, like, let's say the ones they don't really study because they've already studied so much of us?
Yeah.
Do you think they just fucking put them in like a zoo?
That could probably. That's a possibility.
Just think about it, bro. If I'm gonna take you somewhere, nigga, like, and I found this foreign creature, like, think about this. If human beings went to another planet, we're gonna extract something, especially if it's a lower life form than we are, and we're able to obtain it.
Yeah,
we're gonna do it. If we see like these little squishy guys,
they're gonna take them and study them.
We're gonna take them, put them in a little jar, and take it home back to Earth.
Yeah, exactly. And I think,
we might turn it into an attraction.
But I know that was the thinking. They're not gonna do it off the first jelly guy they take.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying.
Off of the 20th, or 30th jelly guy they take.
Yeah,
they're like,
then we're like, okay,
let's see if we could sell him to us.
Yeah, you know what I mean, type of shit. But
you know what I mean?
That's what.
And
I'm
I think maybe
with us,
they took enough, and they're like, well, we already kind of know everything about them, so like, let's make some money off these guys. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Nah, I feel it, but Man, who knows, bro? I think bro got took.
Yeah, not for us.
You know, we'll see what's going on with the rest of this other stuff we were talking about with the kids, man, and all these, you know, this trafficking stuff. I have no idea. I know this guy outside that's doing the line is crazy.
Jesus Christ.
Sorry, guys, but man, we're going to end this episode here. TB4I Podcast on everything. Spotify, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, all that good stuff. Ring that bell to be notified every time we post. Comment, man, what you guys enjoyed about this episode. Let us know what you guys think about a lot of this crazy stuff, like the LA stuff.
The whole academic
stuff, you feel me? Even this last story that we was just talking about right now.
Y'all think bro got took or not?
I think bro got took. Let us know what y'all think. You know what I mean? And, yeah, man. So, Mike, you got anything to say? We can get out.
Remember, kids, wear deodorant.
Yes. And then you will not get took.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Because they like the stinky ones.
Aliens,
yeah, they hate. Yeah, exactly, bro. They like the stinky ones.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, God. So, we love you guys. TV4 Podcast. Catch you on the next one.
Bye.